Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my trading journal. It feels like a really long time since I said a proper hello, and that's only because I have been crazy mad freaking busy. So I'm currently filming on a new film, so I've been doing that for intensely for the last 2 weeks, but really I've been doing this pretty much since August. So it's great, you know, I absolutely love working in the film industry and, you know, being able to get roles and, you know, as well as doing background and all the other sorts of stuff that, you know, being in this industry has to offer, as well as doing dance work and things like that is really amazing. And to be able to do that and trade Forex at the same time is absolutely incredible. Like, you guys know that my priority is the Trade Creatives team. So anytime you don't see me on here, it means that I am filming and or focusing on the Trade Creatives team. So anybody who's over there pretty much gets the entirety of my attention. And then when I can, I hop onto YouTube and I'm like, hey guys, how's everyone's trading going? Yeah, how's everyone's trading going? Let me know in the comment section down below. Out of 10, how are you feeling out of 10 about your trading? And if you're like a 5 and below, then, you know, give me your thoughts and I'll comment back in the comments. I actually love going through the comments. I hang out on YouTube quite a bit in my spare time, so I do really enjoy going through the comments and getting rid of the trash, you know, all those like kind of spammy like links that people are sharing, like, oh, my life changed when I met Daniel because he's a Forex trader and he gave me some blah, blah, blah. Those are really annoying. So if you guys see any like spammy shit in the comments, please let me know, because I do go through and try and delete as much of it as I can. I want this to be like a really pure space for Forex traders, especially for the ladies, the lady traders. We need, you know, safe thinking spaces for girls who want to learn how to trade. So yeah, let me know how you're doing. But it's been a crazy period for me, and this is why I thought I would do this video today, because I get this question a lot. Everyone's like, Jessica, you do so much stuff, you're on YouTube, you've got Afro is Massive, you're filming, you're dancing, you're doing Kung Fu, like, when do you chill? And the answer is, I don't. Kind of awkward. No, I don't. I have no chill. Forex really is like my chill, my vehicle for chilling. So at the end of like a long day of creating and a long day of trading and blah blah, like there's nothing better than winding down at the end of the day analyzing the charts. I don't know how problematic that is, the fact that I never really switch off, but I think that's when you get to a really nice level with your trading, in that it really is something that's so enjoyable and something you genuinely enjoy doing as much as you can throughout the day. We know that's not always very effective, but for me, I really just enjoy, you know, doing my learning and doing my markups, you know, at the end of the day when I'm winding down for the evening. But I do have like some other things that I do to kind of help me stay chill throughout the day. So I thought this would be a good video to talk about, you know, realistically the things that I do to help me relax. Forex and chill. I think I'll probably name this video that, Forex and chill. Instead of Netflix and chill, we Forex and chill. Yeah, so let's get into it. So for any of you guys who know me, you know that I drink like 1 million cups of coffee a day, which probably isn't good for like anxiety and things like that, but I just love the flavor of coffee. But also decaf coffee does not taste the same. And when I say coffee, I specifically mean Nespresso. I have my Nespresso machine, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I use it I try to stop at 3. I do try to stop at 3 a day. I don't know, there's something about it. There's something about the process of getting up, going to my kitchen space, making a coffee and getting my mindset, you know, having a bit of quiet time to think about what I'm going to be doing in the next like period of time that I've got allocated, just kind of get me in the zone, and coffee just really kind of does that for me. I suppose that doesn't help me chill, but it gets me into a really good mindset for being as proactive and productive as possible. You're going to be hearing the word productive in this video a lot, I reckon, so apologies. Whenever I'm working or doing bits, I usually have lo-fi on. I do. I love lo-fi. It's just, I don't know, really relaxing for me, and it helps me to kind of chill, maybe between Forex classes or teaching, or, you know, between doing admin and kind of moving on to maybe being a bit more creative. Lo-fi kind of, I use it as kind of the backdrop to my flat, and it just allows me to have a really zen space. It just kind of removes the edge off for me. I think as a creative, we've got so much going on and our minds are all over the place, and it always feels like, you know, we have this idea and then that idea, and we're kind of abstracting ideas all the time. But you know, by having some kind of calm soundscapes around me, it really helps me to kind of find the chill, which I don't tend to have. I'm so hyperactive, I'm so much energy, and you know, being able to kind of balance that and bring myself down and ground myself is really, really important, especially when I am doing my trades. Like if I'm like, I absolutely love EDM, I love techno, I love like acid techno, I love drum and bass, and I kind of listen to those things when I'm trading. Now, that's probably not a good thing, but I don't care. Whatever gets the juices going. And there's also a really great playlist. If you guys don't follow my Jessica's Trading Journal playlist on Spotify, feel free to. I'm updating it quite a bit, but I do listen to the Power Gaming playlist on Spotify. It's really, really good. Like hip hop, R&B. Absolutely love it. Oh, I just got a text. Good text. Oh, it's a voice note. Yay. Always sending voice notes. And speaking of voice notes, I was thinking about doing a Clubhouse. I've never even touched Clubhouse. I downloaded it. Haven't even opened it. I'm too scared to go into the realm. But I'm thinking, do I do like a Clubhouse convo thingy? Because it'd be nice to actually talk to more of you guys. Like the Trade Creators team, everyone's doing their education and they're learning and they're loving it, and everyone's pretty independent, which I love. So I, you know, want to give more advice to people who are curious about Forex and still aren't really sure. What else do I do? I journal. I do so much journaling. So anytime throughout the day, if I'm having thoughts and feelings and things like that, I always go to my physical, like emotional journal. So I have my online spreadsheets, trading journal, that sort of thing, but I also have my emotional journal. Where is that? Hang on. I carry it around with me everywhere I go. To anybody who's seen me out and about and maybe seen me on set or, you know, at a coffee shop or whatever, you'll always see me with this or some form of journal that I'm writing in, just because, you know, being able to track your thoughts and your feelings is so, so important. And then I always go back and look over the things that I've said to myself or said about myself, or, you know, there's also like, I've got my whole DeLorean bootcamp training in here as well. Like all of my Forex stuff is also in here, but the emotional stuff really does kind of go into these little kind of thought libraries, so that, you know, sometime in the future I can always look back and this thing that I said when I was 24 will really help me in the future. I absolutely am all about that, and it just really allows me to kind of, you know, nobody's looking in here, this is my safe space, and it allows me to kind of be really honest with myself, and that's what allows me to kind of find a sense of chill, because I think a lot of the time we're navigating with a lot of anxiety because we're having thoughts and feelings, but we don't want to unpack them and we don't want to kind of acknowledge them. But by having a space where you can actively have those conversations with yourself will help you to find a bit of calm and be able to understand the thoughts and the things that you're feeling. And this isn't only just with our trading, but this is, you know, in life as well. It's really, really important, because the things that we, you know, feel and do outside of the charts, we're going to bring that same energy onto the charts. So it's really important to remember that, you know, emotional intelligence is crazy, crazy key when it comes to being a profitable long-term trader, you know, as well as being a dancer or a freelancer or whatever it is that you're doing on top of everything. So, you know, throughout the day I'm journaling, and also at the end of the day as well, I'll like get into bed, I'll get all cozy, and I will, you know, have my journal in front of me. If I'm not doing my chart analysis and my setups, I will be kind of journaling my thoughts and feelings, and, you know, doing some planning for the next day, allocating my time. You know, when am I going to be creating, when am I going to be catching some pips, when am I going to tidy my flat, like all these sorts of things, I don't know, really help me to remain very, very calm when a lot of the time things can feel hectic. Also in the evenings, you know, I have a couple of things I also do. So, ooh, that's kind of messy. Really into the evening, usually when I'm cooking dinner, I'm watching like some personal development videos, or, you know, watching like a massive group team call whilst I'm cooking. So that's with my mentors and things. But then after that, I usually, you know, I like to kick back watching anime. I'm obsessed with anime, and I promise you, when I say to people I have not watched a scrap of Netflix since lockdown 1, since March. I do not watch Netflix. It's not part of my list of hobbies or downtime. I just don't enjoy it, mostly because I feel like I'm wasting time. So when I'm sitting on Netflix, all the things that I have to do just start reeling through my mind, and I'm like, I just can't enjoy watching Netflix. So watching anime really, really helps me, because by, you know, having to watch the subtitles means that I have to focus on that thing. And, you know, it's also kind of stimulating my brain at the same time. Like, I'm still learning Japanese as well, which is really, really fun. Don't ask me how I'm fitting that into everything else that I'm doing, but, you know, I make it work. But yeah, watching anime. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, What is your favorite anime, for those of you who are absolute weebs like I am? Hella. I mean, I can do a whole video of like all the anime that I watch and that I'm obsessed with, but right now I'm currently getting through My Hero Academia. I'm currently on episode 67 titled Go, and I'm also watching Jujutsu Kaisen, currently on episode 4 of that right now. Absolutely amazing. I'd say my favorite anime ever has to be Fruits Basket. Sorry lads, this is a shoujo, but if we're talking shonen, like Tokyo Ghoul season 1. Only season 1. The rest is trash. Season 1 actually gets me in my feels so much, and so much so that I created a dance piece about anime. And I used the soundscape of the Ken Kaneki torture with Jason within the dance piece, and God, it just felt so right, because it's an incredible body of work. But of course, you know, as well as like Evangelion and Cowboy Bebop, the originals, gotta love it. So as well as watching anime, what else do? I like candles. I'm obsessed with scent diffusers, like vibes. Viberation is really important to me. I love to kind of set the mood, hence why I have my purple underlights here. Some of you might have seen that in some of my videos. Yeah, I have LED lighting. I like candles everywhere. I also use what do I use? Reed diffusers. Hang on. Yeah, this is like my favorite set of incense sticks right now that I'm using at the moment. These are called Sensuality, and they are, I actually got these from Urban Outfitters. Oh my goodness, these smell absolutely amazing. Ylang ylang, an aphrodisiac, fights phobias and improves focus. Nutmeg, an emotional healer and helps fight addiction. Wow, that's really important. Patchouli is a sedative, improves assertiveness and fights moodiness. So when I read all of these things on here, I was like, this really sounds like a bit of me. Hence why I got it, and it's like the only Reed diffuser that I pretty much use. I don't know, this might not be interesting to you guys, but for some of you who do like to kind of set the mood when it comes to winding down and chilling in the evening after a day of trading or a day of creating, you might want to use the same ones as me. So I actually got this from Urban Outfitters. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but it's really good. So let's say, you know, set the candles, I've got my LED lights on, I've got some anime going, I'm journaling at the same time. What else? I'm also like quite a big user of CBD. I love using CBD oils. They really help me. I started using CBD maybe like a year ago, mostly because of hip pain. So as a dancer, I've always suffered like with really chronic hip pain in my left hip. And I thought that, you know, I was gonna have to stop dancing. I was in so much pain. I got through my masters and continued to train. I was just really in a lot of pain. And it wasn't until I discovered CBD oil, I actually got like the standard Holland & Barrett one. And as soon as I started taking that, the pain went, literally pain disappeared. And that's from using it like 3 times a day, taking a couple drops under the tongue about 3 times a day, morning, noon and night. It really helps with, what's the word? Recovery after classes as well, because we know that CBD is an anti-inflammatory. You know, people use it for cancer treatment and all this sort of stuff. Like, I am a massive fan. I don't use the Holland & Barrett one anymore though. Where is it? Hang on. Okay, so I always keep these like by my bedside table. bedside bookshelf. And this is actually really exciting, guys, so disclaimer. This is now my first ever sponsored video on this page, which is really exciting. You guys have been messaging me for ages saying, you know, you should sell merch, and you know, what about this and what about this, and you should definitely be sponsored. And I'm like, I'm not there yet. Like, I didn't feel good enough to be there yet. But you know, when you guys have been asking me so much about like, you know, what I do to chill and blah I was like, this could be a really great opportunity. So I thought that I would reach out to the company that I use, which is Lady A, see if they wanted to sponsor this video, and they did. So hopefully, you know, let's together show them that they made the right choice by sponsoring me. And make sure you give them a follow on Insta, and you know, like a couple of their posts. They're doing some really cool things. I kind of transitioned from Holland & Barrett, and I wanted to kind of find some CBD products that were kind of pretty and girly. I don't know why I did. I've seen quite a lot of companies on Instagram that are kind of getting into the whole CBD hype. But when I found this one, this is Lady A, I actually just stick with this one now, just because I really like the company. They're based in the UK, and the woman who owns it has just got a really great story as well. So this is the evening tincture. So I always get the ones, like if I'm buying a CBD product, I'll always get the ones that are like relax, unwind, not the ones that are kind of stimulating. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to chill out in the evening. So this is the evening tincture, relax and unwind, and it's actually like chocolate mint flavor. and like it's just so pretty. It matches my rose gold aesthetic and I just love it. And it smelled, this one is actually delicious. Oh, it's amazing. So, you know, instead of having like ice cream or biscuits or chocolate at the end of the day before you go to bed, you know, I just have this mint choc chip tincture under the tongue, and it feels like a little pudding, like a little dessert. So, and it really helps me to kind of relax at the end of the day. Also, I also use this. So I don't know how popular vaping is to some people, but I actually have a CBD pen, which I really, really enjoy using. I'm not a smoker. I only ever really smoked cigarettes socially. If anybody offered them to me, it's really not my bag. But I'm really here for a CBD pen. This one just feels really, really functional to me, and I just use this. I have like two tokes before I go to bed. It just really, I don't know, that instant kick, I suppose, is really nice. And it just helps me like, ooh, just shut down, because my mind is honestly just going, constantly ticking, so much so that like I'll wake up in the night and I'll have to just like write lists and journal and things like that, because I'll have ideas coming up to me all the time. You know, by using stuff like this, it really does help me to kind of hit the hay in a really fast way. This flavor that I've got is again the evening one, which is strawberry. It has like a strawberry kind of aftertaste to it, and it's really, really mellow, very soft, and it's just, I don't know, really quite lovely. But you guys know that I would never share anything with you that I personally didn't use, and also that I hated, or just, you know, all that sort of like icky, weird promotional stuff. Like I just, no. But yeah, I mean, on top of that, there's nothing really else, unless like when I'm going to sleep, I will always listen to a podcast or like listen to night rain sound. Oh my God. There is a playlist on Spotify called Night Rain, which I am obsessed with. I listen to it every single night to go to sleep, and it really just helps me to drift off. So yeah, but yeah, that's how I'm able to do what I do every single day, you know, without burning out, without, you know, going stir crazy. It's really important to find the things that make you really happy and find the things that help you to unwind, especially when something like Forex is so fast paced. It can feel really anxiety inducing, especially if you know you're still new and you don't know what you're doing and you still haven't found that sense of calm yet. But you know, once you become a bit more confident with your trading, you know, a bit more sophisticated with your analyses and your execution and your documentation, like all of those things, it does start to feel like clockwork, and things do get easier. And then you can start to understand, you know, the things that you're going to need to help you relax and unwind during the times that you're not trading. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. I know I speak really fast, so hopefully this all made sense. Yeah, I think that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you guys made notes. If you are a note taker, we say that note takers are the money makers. But, you know, just stay sane, do what it is that you need to do to help you, you know, remain calm and remain chilled, as well as remaining focused. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Listen to your heart, mirror the reflection of the law.